Good evening, Leena.
Good evening. Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Jam with Sam, and this is the 22nd episode of the Indian Networker.
Thank you.
When I did a Google search, I lost count of the number of pages, like I kept on going and going and going and going. The amount of pages where you're with the photographs, so I had to select all high resolution photographs.
Thank
you. I was happy, and then I got this couple of photographs. And so let's start. Tell us something about your journey. How did you start, and how did you get into this business and all over there?
Actually, I'm into the business now, I think, fitness for 20 years now, 20 years. Yeah. And first I've done my master's in food science and nutrition. Okay. And I was a lecturer at SVT College of Home Science.
Oh, wow.
I did 2 years of PhD. Then I got very bored because I was in the lab and, like very boring, and a lecturer got very monotonous, though I enjoyed it, And it was my mom actually who put me into SNDT college. Why?
Okay.
Because it was girls.
Okay.
That was the only reason. And she said, you become a dietitian. So she said, I really thank her now, because that time she had that thing, my daughter should become a dietitian. I don't know why. But I said, okay, fine. Everybody does science, commerce, arts, and I used to see all these colleges I stayed in Juhu. So all these Mitibai college students all over the road and enjoying. And so I said, why am I going to this college? But I really thank her now, and her, I don't know, weird idea of I becoming a dietitian. So I did my BSc with honors in nutrition, and then I signed up for masters. And I got married first year of my masters and completed the second year after marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had registered for PhD. So that is the time before my marriage also, my mother had introduced me to an aerobic class in Mahila Mandal. That time, there was Jane Fonda, who had just come up with leotards and music and glamorized the whole kind of thing. And I loved that. I loved the music, I loved the energy, I loved the exercise part and all, So I started going for aerobics as a hobby, and in my pregnancy I put on 30 kilos.
Wow.
30 kilos of weight. So now everybody thought, my mother-in-law, everybody, they said, Abhi to finish. My Nikhil used to tell me, come on, gather yourself in the car, we have to get down. People had stopped recognizing me because I was always 53, 54, always, fit. I used to be cycling to college every time. I never used the bus. I used to be cycling everywhere, Bharatnatyam class, always active, trekking. I love trekking, so I used to be always active. So that's how the whole thing started. And then Vitthal Kamath was home for dinner.
Okay.
And he said, where are you coming from? So I said, no, I'm gone for an aerobic class because I was on weight loss for myself. I said, I'm a dietitian, I better lose weight after my pregnancy. So see, I'm starting Kamath's Club. Most of you all must be remembering Ville Parla East. Yeah?
Go Bananas.
Go Bananas. Yeah, rain dance.
Rain dance.
Yes. So that's where I started. He's saying, come start aerobic class. So I said, I don't know. I just go for it. Kisko malum hai? Music laga aur naach karo. That was the idea of aerobics at that time. And that time an instructor to be trained was unheard of. So I said, okay, fine. I had a few friends in Australia and US. I said, how do you conduct aerobic classes? So they send me a few CDs. They send me all these, video cassettes.
Yeah.
Not CDs, video cassettes at that time. And they said, this is how we conduct the aerobic classes. So I said, okay, but what is the science to it? And that's how the idea struck me at that time, that I should start a training institute for trainers. So in 94 rather, July, I started my first training academy for trainers. And that time there was midday and afternoon. So I walked into Midday's office and I said, I'm starting this training institute. And there was one column called MS. Anybody, women, they used to write about it. So can you write about this? So they said, what is this? What gym is this? I said, this is not a gym. This is a training institute for trainers. So I said, okay. So that was put up. And then now advertising. So I called up one of my friends. He gave it to me on credit. I said, student aayega to dekha jayega. So we put the first ad in Midday, and that time I got 99% calls saying I want to join this gym. So we had to tell them this is not a gym, this is a training institute for trainers, where you become a personal trainer or you become a trainer at that time. So they said okay. But out of the 10 students that I got nearly 99 inquiries or something like that, but 10 people joined, 4 were my friends. Compulsory paisa bharo or join karo. And 6 were actually students who came and joined, and they said, because at that time becoming a trainer was really pastime, you know,
Yeah.
you have nothing to do, especially for women. Afternoon mein kuch nahi karne ka, free steam, free shower, free workout, gym ke liye paisa nahi bharne ka, chalo trainer bano. And bodybuilders, chalo tumhara body acha hai, chalo, you know, how the trainers were selected at that time, the owners used to call them, shirt utaro, body batao, chalo, kya aata hai tumko? So they became a trainer. So that's how I started the institute. And that time Madhuri Dixit called and she said, I want personal training. So that time, matlab I want a trainer. That time there was no concept of personal training as such. So she called me home and she was the first one to have in Bollywood to have a trainer. And she used to carry her step, her music to locations, you know, her 2-in-1, Walkman, you know, so we used to do all the classes. I used to go to a house at 7 o'clock. So that's how the personal training concept was introduced. So I was the first woman personal trainer, and I used to train guys too. I used to train guys. So they say, how you go to guys and train at home? You know? So I said, how do doctors? Same way, even I am a trainer, you know. So that's how. But a lot of parents used to come to the academy. My son is not doing well. वो तो हमेशा जिम में पड़ा रहता है, या he is only on the sports field, he is not interested in studies. So is this a good profession? What kind of a, because you know, trainers everybody sees in track pant, t-shirt, bike लेके घूम रहे, you know, they earn 40,000, 60,000 a month now. You know, some of them charge a lakh per client. So it's become such a great profession now. First it was who's your designer, now it is who's your personal trainer. You know, so that's how the revolution was brought in, and that's how the journey started with the academy, being a trainer. And then Gold's wanted to launch in India, Gold's Gym. Okay. And that time I was the only known face, I think, in the industry. Nobody was there. So they said, will you work as the CEO? I said, work for somebody I've never done in my life. So how do I work? So, and I went for the interview in jeans and denim shirt, denim this thing as a CEO. Saying, you have come for interview? I said, yeah, you called me, you know. So first they said, no, you'll have to shut your academy down and everything and all. I said, I'm not shutting anything down. If you want, you buy my academy. So I had a very dear friend of mine, Samir. He did the evaluation. Isko 1 crore dena. At that time he told, 10 saal pehle, take her academy. So they said, what? They said, okay, fine, you run your academy and you work as the CEO. So that's how I started my work. I worked for them for 4 or 5 years. I established 11 gyms. Then I told them very nicely, now I want to start my own. And that's how I started my gym, Leena Mogre's Fitness. It was in a basement at Bandra, Khar. And being a very, entrepreneur of, in a hurry, we went in a basement, which was a very wrong decision of a building. Ola, BMC manage karega, ye karega, wo karega. But I think after 2 years we had to shift out because it was a small place. It was so big, okay. You know, 4,000 square feet, right? 2,500 square feet, and we had to shift out because we got 1,000 members. So, oh, wow. Yeah. So in the first year, then the building started creating trouble. Itna gaadi aata hai, Katrina kaif aata hai, ye aata hai, wo aata hai. So you know, so then we shifted off to a new place, and so now that's how.
So that was that's at Bandra. Then you have one more at Shivaji Park.
Shivaji Park and one at Chandigarh. Right now we are trying out different models and franchising and everything. And
okay.
Yeah.
So
that's what.
Would you define yourself as a celebrity coach or as an entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur.
Okay, fine, great. So your first major break was Madhuri. That was your one shot. Because of her, you got that. Further
absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And she's still in touch with me. In fact, I have just written a book.
And she launched the book.
She launched my book 30th April. Total Fitness: The Leena Mogre Way. Please read, everybody.
Okay. So now, what's your favorite platform? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn.
All, because for me, everybody is my member. Everyone. They say, oh, only classes come to your gym. I said, classes, masses, sab mere member hai, because everybody needs to get fit. Whoever is living needs to get fit. Whether you're thin, whether you're fat, whether you're already fit, you need to get fitter. You need to have different goals. There may be cholesterol, because we don't talk ourselves as gyms, we call ourselves as lifestyle management.
Okay.
Because that's what you need now. And Facebook audience is different, Instagram is different, and Twitter is different, everybody. So for me, all the platforms are superb.
So you feel you're better managing it yourself, or you'd like an agency to come in and manage it?
Right now, since the operations are so small, of course, I do it myself, because, I know at what time what pictures have to go up. And but I know as we expand, there has to be agency to do it, or an in-house this thing, because there are so many things that happen in a gym. There are so many videos that need to be done. There are functional training, some different workout. There is some German who comes and does a different workout. So you put it on. It's happening at Leena Mogre's. Where is it happening? It's happening at Leena Mogre's. So you need to be this thing constantly on it.
Correct.
So
correct.
that's the thing.
So something about your family.
My family, Nikhil is my husband, who's also with me in the business. He was in the computer business, and I told him, forget it, it's very boring. So you better come and get
My
some
wife
action.
has not told me that yet.
Better come in for good action. And he always thanks me, because once in the spinning room, he was spinning. There was one side Bipasha, one side Katrina, one side Isha Kopikar, and one side Samira Reddy. And he was spinning cycle, and I shot that and I put it up, and all the friends called and they were so jealous of him.
They must have thought, have you died and gone to heaven?
So no entry we saw for the private viewing, and Bipasha was sitting next to him. They saying, "Hey, Salia, kya kar raha hai tu?" What?
Selfie?
Tabhi selfie ka zamana nahi tha. So that's what. But he's with me in the business. I have a son who's 26 years old, and he has a film production company. He's already made a short film called Pradosh and won the Washington DC Best Short Film Award. He has made one more short film, and he has now the Bajirao Mastani. There's something going to come on the digital platform now by Eros now. He has done the entire research for that series.
Okay.
That's going to be a series as a prelude to the movie.
Okay.
So he has done the entire series. He's graduated from Whistling Woods.
Okay.
And he has done the entire online media course for them of how many hours that was? 268 hours or something. He has given the entire content for them. Yeah. I'm telling you this. So he's more into all this, and he has just started 2 years back.
He's not planning to take over the gym?
Right now, no. But
Nikhil is saying no.
Yeah. Right now, no. But he says, yeah, keep me as the director. You never know. I said, okay.
Fantastic. Who do you admire as a mentor? You might have had a mentor which is maybe not in real life or something. So whom do you admire like that?
I think there are 2-3 people, but there are a lot of people who have I have come across in my initial stages. One is Mr. Madhukar Talwalkar, though he is our competitor, but he is an excellent human being. He motivated us, in fact, get into the business, and and the academy, after having the academy for 2 years run by myself, for 2 years we ran it together.
Okay.
Yeah, he was one of the directors, and we worked together, and I did a lot of consultancy for his Juhu Talwalkars, and I've been a consultant for a lot of gyms, but that was the first time I worked was for Golds. Yeah.
Okay.
But Mr. Madhukar Talwalkar, a great inspiration, and I consider him the father of the industry. Like, he is the pioneer. Like it is, I went to Talwalkar's, it was that time.
Exactly.
It was never I went to a gym.
Correct.
So he had changed the concept. And Mr. Vittal Kamath, he has been a great influence. The time he said, come and start your aerobic classes. And I started off with, kisko malum hai? So I remember the class was so big, so much. There was no AC. AC used to conk off. Used to have a fan running, and I used to be shouting on top of the. And it used to be jam packed. The class used to be. So, and I saw his passion. Like one night after the rain dance, we were all there, and I had my class at 7 o'clock in the morning, And I saw him sitting at the swimming pool at 6 o'clock in the morning to see whether all his staff came on time. So there are a lot of these people who I have taken a lot of inspiration from and observed a lot. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, we come to quick gun Sam. One witty answer.
Oh.
Okay. Madhuri Dixit.
Enormous human being, fantastic.
Money.
Very important.
Page 3. Okay. India.
Super.
Rahul Gandhi.
Oh.
Okay. So we have 2 things over there. Okay. So, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. You were in the front page of Mumbai Mirror yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So, you saw her on the front page, Mumbai Mirror, she was there. So, tell us something about this.
Actually, what happened was, there were all these posters of couples kissing, and they were shown in a public, the whole background was, it was a public place and 2 people kissing all of a sudden. And these were all over Bandra, Pali Hill, Pali Market, all the best locations, And all of a sudden, no caption, nothing, huge posters and all. And I was at Pali Market buying salad vegetables. And there was this interview, this was 20 days back, interview going off our headlines today. They were interviewing all these activists. So saying, "Madam, activist का कोई सुनेगा नहीं, जरा आता है क्या तुम इधर interview देने के लिए?" So I said, "हाँ, क्या हुआ?" She's saying, "No, all these posters are there, which is a bad thing and all that." So then that's what I said. All this is not bad, kissing or anything. If you have any point to be said to somebody or through the authorities, go there. It may be against the youngsters, against moral policing or something. That's what I thought. So I said, go to the authorities. I mean, anybody can be in love, but just putting it in someone's face, it can be embarrassing. There are small kids around, So the BMC took action, took out all the posters, everything, and police took out. And day before yesterday, I came to the gym and it was in my lift. But I don't know who clicked the picture. I just came and told Nikhil, जिम में है यार ये पिक्चर. तो उसने वो नाजिम भाई करके सेक्रेटरी से अरे वो लिफ्ट से निकालो. तब तक आई थिंक somebody had clicked the picture and sent it to the press. Okay. And at night 8 o'clock I got a call कि क्या हुआ लिफ्ट में क्या? I said I don't know what is in the lift and this thing. And next day I get up and he's showing me this. Okay. So that was the thing. So it's something to stand up for that. Today there are these pictures, tomorrow they can be pornographic pictures. Correct. There can be so many things that can happen.
That Prashant will tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the difficulties you face as an entrepreneur in the health and fitness field?
I think we have faced a lot of difficulties. It's not been an easy journey because being in health and fitness, everybody thinks it's exercise. So still now people say, so how many people you train? So you are exercising all the time. Sorry to call you, but I thought you must be exercising. I said, hello? I mean, how can I keep exercising all the time? But I think having good lawyers is very important. Having your contracts in place is very important. And not to deal with politicians is very important. Okay. Where your projects are concerned, or keep them away. So there are a lot of hard lessons that I have learned. And
BMC?
BMC, for us it's not a big question because if you have a commercial complex and if your gyms are this thing. So for us we don't require any 24 or 50 licenses like a food industry.
Like a food industry.
Yeah,
okay.
So
do that.
Otherwise it's not a issue.
So what's the way forward? You said 3 gyms.
Yeah.
So are you thinking of franchising or doing it yourself and going pan-India?
Yeah, we are thinking of doing that. We are actually, after 6 months, the whole plan will roll out. We are thinking more of franchising because that's the easy way to expand right at the beginning. And then maybe some gyms of your own, which may be joint ventures or something like that. Because for us, the most important thing is property.
Yeah.
It has to be centrally located. It's a very, very property central business. And getting the prices to increase in a gym membership. I know all of you all will come to a gym and bargain pahila. They sit on the table जैसे कि अभी bargain करने का कि 1 crore का deal दे. They sit like this. So the only thing that, yeah, people think that gym लगा दिया मतलब अभी price bargain करने के लिए हम 6 जने हैं, कितने में दोगे? हम 7 जने हैं. So I've just told my salespeople to say one sentence: "Customer is king, and kings don't bargain."
That's a good one.
So one-liners are all given to them because I think a lot of fitness business depends on rapport. So getting your rates up and all, but it's a very property-centric business, and the rentals in India, I mean in Mumbai, are very high. So going out to tier 1, tier 2 cities because they aspire what we do. So that's a better way to go about it.
So the thing is, a lot of these foreign brands are coming in. Like Gold's Gym is there, and then you have True Fitness and this fitness, and there's one I think at Star Bazaar. Ramu used to go there. So
Band ho gaya na?
Band ho gaya, and they took everybody's money and they ran away. And then one
That's
new
why
gym.
made in India, make in India.
So what do you think is people go for a brand name when they go to the gym? I'm going to Gold Gym or I'm going to this gym or something. Does that also make a difference?
Yeah, of course, it does. Like Leena Mogre's, I go to LM or I go to Leena's. They call it Leena. They don't call it Leena Mogre. Or I go to Gold's. But foreign brands, for them, what they are thinking is population of India is so much. But they don't know the population that is going to come to the gym is how much. And they are used to big gyms, big investments. So that's not possible in India. They have to understand the actual economics of setting up a gym in India. So that doesn't scare us. But see, it is like McDonald's when they came, they had to make a vada pav burger.
Absolutely.
Right?
Aloo tikki.
So, aloo tikki burger. So, the same thing where I think we understand the Indian psyche much better, the Indian body is much better. Though the mental frame of paying money is the same all over the world, but the Indian bodies, the Indian culture, the Indian kind of cuisine, I mean, food is the center of everything for India. Yeah, everything. Kidhar bhi jao, pehla nashta, pani, baad mein talk. So that's what we understand, and I feel each one has a place. So gyms, in fact, more gyms come, your standard goes up. It's a budding sunshine industry. So I think it's a good thing that other brands will show up, and that's how we have already distinguished ourselves. We're trademarked ourselves as lifestyle management. It's just not a gym, it's lifestyle management.
So tomorrow if some big foreign company comes and they offer you maybe say you were paid, you said 1 crore, offer you 25, 30 crores and okay, you become part of the director team, and would you take that opportunity?
I'll ask for more money.
Ballpark here over there.
Then I'll tell them, I don't mind.
So as long as your thing is that they're investing over, then you're getting that business.
And I get my money.
You get your money over there. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic.
You have to think like a business person.
Absolutely.
Passion has to be there, of course. See, without passion, I wouldn't be what I'm doing. Because we also started with loans and a little bit of our savings and everything. And whatever difficulties we have come across is only to the belief that yes, we are going to get bigger, we are here to stay, and we are here to expand, and So it's a first generation business, and I know everybody must be knowing first generation goes through a lot of troubles, a lot of ups and downs, and you're always in a hurry. So you learn your lesson the difficult way. So we are here. The passion has kept us alive. That's the only thing that I can say.
Okay, word to all the young 13-year-old entrepreneurs out over here. So they have reduced in like half an hour.
Passion and focus.
Passion and focus.
Yes, both.
Both of them are required over
Very, very.
So, but passion, passion can keep you going for just how long, If at the end of the day, if you're not making money, how much can the passion drive you?
It can drive you because you want to make money. That passion also has to be there. Like the writer of Harry Potter. What was her favorite sentence? Do you all know? Rock bottom was my solid foundation.
Rock bottom.
So that's a very inspiring line,
So do you get a lot of business because a lot of celebrities keep on, I keep saying, this guy.
Indian mind is celebrity. Yes.
So
all the shows also you see abroad, you see the foreign shows on other channels. They are with normal people, anybody.
Correct.
But either celebrity hona hi chahiye. Otherwise, what are you doing? But we have tried to get away from the mold. But you just get stuck with
that over there.
You have to. Since my first client was the biggest celebrity, so
over there.
yeah. Madhuri Dixit, so, you know. But we cater to all kinds of people, and for us, every member is a celebrity for me, every member. So whoever walks into my gym has to follow the rules. No mobiles on the floor, no mobiles on the treadmill, no outside shoes. Otherwise, I see in other gyms, all the celebrities will wear their shoes from home, road, walk into the gym, you know, like I'm different, and, you know, they all have to follow the same rules, and we're very strict about it. So every member, because they're paying me money, celebrity may not. You know, so all members are my celebrities. Everybody is my brand ambassador.
Just today I was reading about this. There's a thing called as this raw pressed juices.
Yeah.
Which is the new vogue. You know, you detox and all. How good or bad are these products?
See, all the products are good. I'll never say they're bad, because they're now nobody has the time to do so many things. So if you're getting it ready-made, might as well get it. So you have no excuse not to stay healthy.
Okay. And you said that 6 packs
Today.
are not good.
In Bombay Times, yeah. What happens is, see, what happens, I've very explicitly said that, ki 6-pack requires a very, very low percentage body fat. You know, a flat ab is good, a toned ab is good, but when you see a Shah Rukh Khan or somebody else in 6-pack, you know, they take extreme measures to do that. They have a saltless diet, they dehydrate themselves, because they are getting paid in crores to come in front of that screen for that 10-minute shot, and after that they all are eating. You know, you'll never see them without a shirt. Otherwise, you know, they may have 1 or 2 packs, but 6-pack is dangerous, because after that the keeping to low fat percentage levels can get you into a lot of serious illnesses.
Okay.
So having 6-pack is not a sign of fitness. You know, there are half of these strugglers who are always coming to our heel, the physiotherapy, sports physiotherapy center, because half of them are getting injured. Doing the wrong kind of exercises, and you get so tired on a low carbohydrate diet, your brain doesn't function properly. So you have to have a balanced diet, a good body, and you can have toned abs, but 6-pack all the time. If you want to have once in a lifetime, make a casket of your plaster of Paris cask and ki wah mera bhi tha aisa, and have a nice photo session.
Photoshop.
That's great, and of course they are enhanced on the screen with lighting, with makeup.
Yeah.
You know, all these things, there are so many things. Even bodybuilders, if you go to see, when they come on stage, it is for that particular, it's very difficult. Huh? It's not easy to do a 6-pack, but there are a lot of steroids going in, there are a lot of supplements, steroids, injections, workouts at 2 o'clock at night, even though you have not this thing rested. So it's a very tough thing to do that, but dangerous.
One last question is, these protein supplements which come, you know, you get all these things which generally have the protein shake and all. How good or bad are those?
Protein is the biggest controversial topic for all fitness people, but according to me, protein, the word supplement tells you everything. When you have a balanced diet, okay, a nutritionist should prescribe you supplement. Supposing you are on a very busy schedule and you don't have time to eat, or you're in a jungle and you're on a certain regimen and you're not getting enough food, that is the time you have that supplement. Or you're a super athlete, or you are an elite athlete, that is the time supplements are needed. Otherwise, just having a protein shake after a workout is like, you know, not needed. It's just not needed. Like, I'm a vegetarian, Nikhil is a vegetarian, I've never had protein supplements, and I do 200 pounds of squats even now and 200 pounds of leg press even now. You will say, हाँ, तुम fitness में इसके लिए. ऐसे नहीं, it is building up your fitness level. Eating the right food at the right time is important. So unless and until you actually needed it prescribed by a dietitian or a nutritionist, you can have that. Otherwise, just having a ready-made protein shake which is made from the lab, your system forgets to digest food, forgets to release those particular enzymes which are needed for food digestion. That is why people have started having bloating, constipation, other side of fitness which nobody knows. you know, and those are the other things which should not have, because protein, once you have so much amount of protein, you require triple the amount of water for digestion.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're getting dehydrated. So there are so many other things that go into just having a protein shake after workout. Trainer ne bola, piyo, matlab piyo. No, go to a nutritionist or a dietitian. Ask her. Analyze your basic diet, whether you're getting enough protein, carbohydrates, fat from your diet, and then you think of having that.
The last question, how was your experience in fashion?
Oh, very good, fun. I acted in fashion, that's why he said with Priyanka. Our gym was converted into a big studio, and there was a big, I thought shooting hoga matlab kya? Oh my God, there were 200 unit people and lights and camera, and we had to keep the gym shut. But it was all the worth the effort. Excellent branding, in-film branding where people pay lakhs of rupees. I usually get all my branding done for free. I'm telling you all, everybody now. So anybody who wants to do barters or in-film, like right now also we have some shooting for another film. So I said you give the actors my t-shirt or all your instructors my t-shirt to wear and shoot. I don't have a problem with it, you know, because it is a good film that is going to be shot. So hopefully that should be done. But it's a good process of branding. It goes national and you enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Glamour.
Glamour over there.
Fitness and glamour is always hand in hand.
Hand in hand over there.
That's one way of getting your brand ahead. That's what.
Fantastic. Are you planning to come out with any fashion label or any, you know?
No,
like,
Baba.
no, nothing.
Not
over
yet.
there.
Not yet.
Okay.
Workout label, we'll think about it when we have more centers. Then it's worthwhile doing that.
Leena, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
It's fantastic having you over here.
I'm so happy that I had to talk about business also rather than only fitness.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So just,
I'll just start.
so you can have your morning protein shake in that.
I have black coffee.
Black coffee.
Yeah. Thank you.
And this is for luxurious spa,
Yes.
which you can have at home.
This is for me.
That's for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure.